Hi crafty crafters, it is Susan. Welcome and thank you for coming to my channel and watching my videos. If you see something, if you see this video and you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you like it, please give me a share. And if you really like it, subscribe to my channel. What we're going to do today is we are going to use UV resin to make a very quick necklace. We're going to make a very fast necklace. So this is a Swarovski crystal flower, and I know it is kind of hard to see. I will be taking better pictures of it whenever the video is done and before I post the video. So we're going to put that as our focal to our necklace. So focal means the middle for us, because this is going to be the focal point where we want people to look first at our necklace. So that's going to be our center piece. So you want this to be, it's very important that this is actually centered, so you want to be very careful, make sure that you get this centered the best you can. Okay. Okay, so make sure that you get your bead, your focal point, centered the best you can. I want to let you guys know that the UV resin that I use is Solarez, and I do like this UV resin. It does a very good job. However, the smell is knockout strong. So you want to make sure that you have your mask and you are in a ventilated, well ventilated area. I have fans going on, and I have a vacuum that kind of sucks out the smell. So all right, so what we want to do is we want to get this up to the center, but you want to have enough slack that you're able to get pretty much centered on your focal point. Now I don't have my spot UV light, so I'm going to use this. It's going to look kind of funny. I use the nail salon light just for quick cures. I have a bigger light that I actually have off to the side that I use to do the main curing. So that's what, once I'm done, that's where the projects will go, and let them cure all the way. So starting out, we're going to put some resin on our focal bead, and it doesn't have to be beautiful. This is the back side of your project, so it, I mean, don't have to be like I don't know how I want to say it. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's the back. Once you get your resin on there, then you want to take your light. Like I said, it's going to look kind of funny because I'm curing it this way, but you want to take your light and you want to put that in place by curing it. That will help you be able to work on the rest of your necklace without worrying about it falling off the focal point. So this is what we have. So this is what we're going to have. Then our next step is to add some flowers. These are going to be added on the sides of our necklace. But you want to make sure that you get a good fall. So in other words, when the necklace is dangling off of your neck, you want a good drape. So you want to turn it back over again. And then you're going to take the flowers. These are shell flowers that I got from Fire Mountain. And I just absolutely love these. They're kind of a mother of pearl. And they come in all kinds of different sizes and colors. I'm just using this because it goes with the actual focal that we used. But I mean, they come like, you know, flowers like this, some blue flowers. They're gorgeous though, they really are. My camera doesn't do them justice, but my phone camera will. So then you want to take your flower and you want to place them upside down. And then you want to drape your necklace, your chain, over the flower. I'm sorry, I gotta get this in here. I gotta get it. It's just too tacky for me. So let's let it sit there for a minute and then we'll move on. So I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm in the process of getting a bigger one of these types of nail or UV lamps because I think that they cure better than my big one that I have over here. Just an industrial strength one is what I'm looking for. And I will find one. Once I do, I will let you guys know my upgrade. One thing that I do like about the UV resin is pretty much you can work with it without getting it like everywhere. So it's a little bit easier to work with, in my opinion, than regular resin is. Once you get your, I had it. Once you get your chain where you want it, and you get your drape the way you want it, then you go ahead and you put UV resin, the back of the flower and the chain. You want to make sure that you get plenty of the chain, otherwise you will not adhere very well and these will pop off. So you want to make sure that you kind of work that UV resin around so that you get as much sturdiness and coverage as you can on the back side of your flowers. All right, now we're going to cure this. This will give us enough cure for me to lift it and put it in the lamp. I love doing these this way because it's quick. I mean, you have a necklace in 10 minutes and you can walk out the door and go out to dinner. So I love the way that this works. So for me, I'm just going to drag, because we do have at this point enough of a cure that we're not going to fall apart, but I don't want to jostle it around or pick it up too much before I get a good cure on it. So now we got it in there, and this is going to give us a good cure. So as you noticed, my UV resin is in a bottle because it's much easier to deal with this than it is the big jug of it. And I am able to get this precise, and if I'm not, I can get a smaller tube to get more precise, but this works good for me. So we are already, well, I was gonna say we're already, but we're still a little bit tacky, which is fine. I wanted to show you guys what this is going to look like. The quick and easy necklace. And I will have some good pictures attached to the video. Now, there's one more thing that I plan on doing with this one, and that is attach this butterfly right here to the Swarovski crystal flower. Which of course that means that we will need some jump rings. This is another thing that this works really well for too, is that if you want to close up jump rings and you don't really know how to, or don't want to pull out your soldering gun, you can do it with the UV resin, because it's going to be clear. Nobody's going to be able to tell that you did so. Now, I love the twisted look of the twisted jump rings, so that's what I use most of the time. is the twisted jump ring. So ever so gently, you want to open the jump ring. Being careful not to nick it or mar it up. Once you get your jump ring open, again, you want to find the center of your focal flower. And depending on the depending on your actual what you're hanging off of it, that will depend on how wide open or how wide you have to have your jump ring. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot of how to exactly do these jump rings, but I wanted to at least discuss that I am going to be using the UV resin to kind of secure the jump ring, because I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen, but for me, I have had my charms fall off because my jump ring came apart, and that's just no good, especially if you really like your piece. So in order to solve that problem, I use a little bit of UV resin to fuse the jump ring together. And again, you don't want a whole lot, you just want enough to fuse the jump ring. Then you put it in your UV lamp really, really quickly. Now again, this will get more time in the UV light. Once I am done, it will have a final cure in the UV light. So this is the final piece. And that's what it's going to look like whenever it lays on the neck. So again, I will give and show better pictures of it whenever the video goes live. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I know it is quick, but I just wanted to hop on, say hello, and give you guys a little bit of what I'm doing on my Saturday. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you will get notifications when I post my next video. Thank you and have a wonderful day.